Hello everybody, it is Messenger. Here we have episode 7 of BeamNG Career Mode with the RLS Career Overhaul Mod. I have added in another bit, not necessarily a mod. William Baker, really do appreciate the suggestion. I decided to give this a shot and I do like it. I just need to get myself an actual proper webcam so that way maybe this can be not so laggy and everything, but it works very well. It's called Open Tracker, and you get AI Tracker with that. You set the two up, do a little bit of fiddling, and then it just tracks your head using a camera, tracks your face. So it's very nice that way. So now when we're in vehicles, we can go ahead and take a look around at things. But now, before we get too far into anything, I do want to mention I did manage to finally finish that race. And then, of course, as soon as I finished, my computer went poop. And yeah, I lost all the footage. The replay did not save right. None of it worked. And even the save is a little bit weird. It says I completed it, did not finish getting my time in it. I don't know. It's weird. Either way, we've got it done. I've corrected my funds so that way they are correct for that. So we could take a look at my vehicles. And of course, we got our issue here. What I was thinking was we could go ahead and check out a few more things by getting a Pessima, hopefully, and setting that up so that way, hopefully, we can do a couple of the rally things here. So we do have these chassis. Now, like I was saying, those are very good for when you have a lot of money. That way you can put the parts into it because it'll cost more than buying a car and then just upgrading it, from what I can see. But and we got an old school Pessima chassis. It's $2,500 right there. Let's go ahead and take a look through though, see what else we have for Pessimas in here. I did think about doing another Sunburst for that, but we gotta have some different vehicles, right? We could do a Vivace as well for that. That honestly would be pretty fun. But I like the standard good old school, nothing's crazy about it style there. I don't know why my UI is so buggy and laggy. Shouldn't say buggy, but it's just laggy. Might be to do with this whole camera setup. I'm not sure. We get an automatic LX for 18,000 there. I want to try to get a manual if I can. But then again, I'll probably be changing it over to a 6-speed. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Where was it? Where was it? There. Go ahead and purchase. Boom. Like vehicles. Now, I don't know what happened. This is part of that whole thing, but a couple of these vehicles, the images got a little bit like corrupted or something. So I am not sure what happened there. Go ahead and retrieve this guy. There's our beauty right here. And I think the first thing we're going to take a look at, go ahead and get some parties for it. So first step, unibody. I wonder, we do want ABS. I know it's a rally car, but I need that because I don't have a steering wheel set up or anything like that. And let's see. Driver's seat. We'll do a racing seat setup for that. Engine. Stage 2 performance block. Engine management. Of course, we got to go with the race ECU within that. Give it some ultra heavy duty engine mounts. We don't have a lot of slop within the driveline because of that. And of course, because I'm looking at the left side of the screen, we're looking over towards the left here. So I'm just going to recenter that way. We can go with a nice and beautiful custom exhaust. Stock intake. Stage 2 turbocharger tends to go pretty well with that. Gives us about 500 or so horsepower. We'll go ahead and actually, we'll get the dry sump oil system so we do not worry at all about anything. Transmission is an automatic. That's going to get out of here. We could do the 7-speed sequential here. But again, that's less price than the regular 6-speed, so I've got to adjust some of that stuff yet. We've got the ultralight flywheel. That's perfect. We want a limited slip front. Transfer case. We want it to be race all-wheel drive. Front bumper. This is where we can get kind of fun with this thing. We can make it look pretty nice. So we can put on some bits like this guy here. Of course, we're going to have a wide body setup. Front bumper support can stay. That'll kind of help us with reducing some of the damage a little bit if we do go off the road. Don't have any lightweight parts here. We're going to leave our front doors normal. Front left, a wide body. And we can get a lip on here for the... Oh, that's for the GTRX thingy for hill climbing. We don't need to go hill climbing. Do want mud flaps. Let's see. Our front right door will leave. Front right fender, wide body. We'll go in, make sure we get our front right mud flap set. Front suspension, independent. Doesn't really let me change this full thing that way, but that's okay. Front struts, rally. Front sway bar. I'm going to leave it as a normal in here for the front. Go a little bit stiffer with the sport in the rear. That'll help us with turn-in. And then we're going to go ahead and do 5 lug front wheels. We do have front racing disc brakes now that we've done the 5 lug. Of course, we're going to do carbon ceramics. And 15x7 standards, not really so interested. We do need some rally tires. So we need to look for those guys. Which I think it is the Drade Rally Pro. Yeah, so we've got 15x6 in that. Should have a 15x7, maybe even a 15x8. Yeah, we got 15x7 in there. And 15x8. Let's see, is there 15x9 for Rally Pro? I do not think so, no. So we're going to go ahead and grab our 15x8. Boy, there's so many in here. I think what they should do with this is make it so you can go drop through a tree. So you can pick your 15-inch, and then you can pick your width, and then you can see the tires in there. I think that would make this a lot easier. We'll go with colorable wheels because, of course, we want to color them. And now we want to go with all terrains of some kind here, but let's see. We'll probably just do the regular 225, 50, 75s. All terrains there, they're a little bit big. But we don't have anything else that we can really put in here. We have 235 60s. Are those smaller? They are a little bit smaller while being wider. And they are all-terrain as well. So 235 60s. You gotta remember that. Steering. We gotta go ahead and get ourselves Rally steering. We gotta have that. Again, the power steering thing, nothing to worry about unless you're actually worrying about it. You can go ahead and get the custom grille, so we have that looking very nice. A little logo that's on the inside. I don't like that being in there. Well, there isn't one in there, is there? That's okay. Our hood. So again, carbon fiber vented hood. We can do that. Our badge. Yeah, we could put one on there. Why not? We'll do that. Horn, black interior, left headlight. We need the aftermarket LED headlights. Left side skirt, type 2 custom. And then oil cooler, we definitely want that here. And passenger seat. So that way we keep our weight balance a little bit better. We go like that. Go ahead and keep the grays for now. We want our ultra high performance super special radiator. Sorry about my voice. It's a little bit gravelly. I'm not sure what happened there. Wide body custom, of course, in the rear. Rear fender flares for the wide body. We got to have that. This is where we're in the rear doors. We can get rid of our panels. Are they... We'll have to go into the part selector themselves to get rid of that. Okay. So rear seats, we don't want those. We have to get rid of that in there too. So anything we want to pull out, we have to do that. We can go ahead. We could put in a steerable independent rear suspension. I wonder how much better that would be for that. Rear struts, we can do rally. I mean, it should theoretically give us a lot more cornering capability with the all-wheel drive. We wanted to do the sport rear sway bar a little bit there. Got to have our 5 lug hubs. Rear brakes will be carbon ceramic. We're already up to a $50,000. That's pretty nuts. Now we got to go down to our 15x8 rally wheels here. 15x8 Rally Pro colorable. There we go. Rear tires, we'll do the 235/60 radial tire thingies. There's that done. Yeah, now let's see our right headlight. Yes, we want that to be an LED as well. I'll get the daytime going as soon as we get done with this here. I was hoping to keep it continued, but for some reason I can't figure out where the thing is that would tell me what time of day to set. So I could like rough it in, but it just gets to be such a pain. We want the Type 2 over here, right? Or do we want the Type 1? No, we want the wide body Type 1. Side skirts. Ah, that's where I messed up. Okay, so go up here, we go to our L for the left. Left side skirt. We want our wide body side skirt. Yeah, I almost said skied, but I caught myself and then yeah. Stumbly. We definitely want a skid plate. Make sure we don't wreck any of the underside of the engine there. We could do a little roof spoiler for some more downforce in the back. Not like that really does a whole lot. Definitely want a strut bar. And we don't need that. We'll go with the 307R racing wheel. And taillights, standard, that's fine. We'll add a tow hitch just in case we ever decide to tow something with it. We can add our GTC adjustable wing, or we can do a custom spoiler. I want to do the custom just because that looks so mean that way. That spoiler just looks so good. Let's see. Thought there was something up here. Yeah, we do want to have a shift light. We want to do a multi-stage one. Definitely want to have a roll cage in it. Does add a bit of weight, but that's okay. We could do roof bars if we wanted to be really goofy about it, but I think I'll hold off, at least for now. Can't write it out completely on what would happen in the future. Underglow. Now this is where we would have to decide what kind of color do we want the car to be. And I'm thinking about doing black rims with a purple. Just because I love purple anyway. Our windshield, there is no lighter weight option. Do a little sun strip to be goofy about it. And then what we could do though as well, I actually have in here Pessimistic Racing for $69.99. Maybe a little bit cheap, but this is one of my own ones. And it obviously has not been updated with the new parts, so I would have to probably just make them black. That'd probably work pretty well. But I do like this. It's my own little custom livery I've made. And spent a good few hours on it. But yeah, we're going to have to make the main paint black. And maybe what we'll do is we'll go back to the underglow, and instead we can do green to kind of help match with the paint. And I think that's going to be everything we need here for 65,000 credits. A little bit on the expensive side. Sorry about winging the camera like that. I'm playing another game and the camera's really slow in that one comparatively. But okay. Now we go to painting. We can go ahead and hit it jet black. We can also just go to custom, where we can get rid of any metallic. Wow, that just went right up to 4K on it. Because I was thinking if we can get this a flat black kind of color, I think that would be nice. Now it looks like my camera tracking does not work in here. Not necessarily a bad deal. But I think in all honesty, we're going to go back here. We're going to remove that. Put this back to the jet black because I want it to kind of match. And it does. It does match good. So paint 2, I think that is No, that is going to be a roll cage. Go ahead with a, let's see, opal green. No, that doesn't do that either. So roll cage and wheels both are on this one, I'm guessing. Yep. And I was thinking of something of a nice metallic silver to put into there. Go ahead and make this a little bit brighter. Take our saturation off, and then we can kind of tone this back to where we want it. The wheels don't look too bad that way. I want to add it just a little bit of like brownish kind of color to it. Just a little bit of a lightish, goldish, grayish color there. I think that looks pretty good. We can add a clear coat, make things a little bit shinier. But I think in real honesty, we're going to go to the full custom mode for the wheels and everything here. Pop that back to where it needs to be. We can take our roughness back a good little bit, make them a little bit shinier, but not too shiny. Let's see, clear coat roughness. Take that down. And now they're a little bit nice and shiny. Kind of like a normal wheel would be. If you take a look at that rear wheel there we're looking at. Nice and shiny. I think this car looks mean. All right, so we got some good paints going on. My camera got all goofy again with me with the tracking thingy. I think it disconnected on me, didn't it? Yeah, it did. About 1 second. Oh, of course, I'm in windowed mode too. We need this like this. I am being a goofy goop. Okay, now we're back. Got our camera working. That's good. One last thing, we need to do some tuning. So our front cooling ducts, I want to make sure that they are open a good little bit. And our rear will go to 15. Oil volume and everything is fine. Base torque split, I usually go with about 68, 69%. I know, such a good number right there, right? And then our power lock rate, go with 33. And then we didn't get anything for our front and rear differentials, did we? No. So hang on a second. We need to get those. I didn't even get a rear differential. That's the really weird thing that I didn't do. Oh, that's because I can't do it with a steerable, can I? Ooh. Darn it. Yeah, I can't. Let's go with the independent in the rear. Now we can get ourselves a race limited. Everything else stayed the same, right? Yes. We are good that way. We just got to spend a little bit more money. So basically in for a $100,000 car here. Now let's see. Base torque split, 69. Rear, but we don't have our front because I didn't do that yet. Ah, man. I'm everywhere, ain't I? Everywhere but where I need to be currently. So go into our engine, transmission, front differential, race limited slip. Get that. And then we're just blowing through our money because we're at 445,000 about for, and we're at 336. So yeah, we spent about 120,000 on the car. We go back to our tuning page. Do this again. If I remember correctly, the front to rear has a little bit too much to the rear, so we're just going to go 64. I don't want it to be too crazy. Just go ahead and kind of give those a bump like that. Center differential, you can see there's a little mark there. Kind of hard to see it. And front, we do not want very much for power lock because we don't want that to create a load of understeer. And we don't have our... Why did it not give me a drive ratio for the front? Oh my goodness, I'm going to go insane here. I have to go in for the third time. You would think, like the rear, when I buy a racing limited slip, it would give me the racing adjustable. Did not. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, force feedback, I'm going to put that down just so my controller doesn't go crazy as well. Front, rear, base torque split. Crank our power lock up just to 35. That should be good. We got 427. We're going to go with a 466. And a 466. Whoa. It's doing some rounding stuff there. Very weird. Front power lock 10%. Coast lock 15. We'll bring that down to 13. I think that'll be good. Reload is apparently really, really high. Yeah, we should probably get that even lower yet. 60 would probably be good. And then our rear power lock, we can set that up to maybe... We used to be able to use the keys. 33%. Coast lock 20%. That should do pretty good. RPM limit, I know that we're usually good for around 8150. Any more and we just start to lose a lot of power in that. And our cut limit, I like to have it a little bit higher on this, so that way when we're sliding off the rev limiter, like doing a drift and we're banging off the rev limiter, it actually helps to kick the car and to kind of keep it sliding and push it forward harder if we're not up to the speed of that as well. It really makes a big difference. How are we looking? Went a little crazy on that. Sorry. We are looking pretty good on this. Maybe just go up a little bit. And I mean, the rest of the tuning, that's something I would have to do by looking at stuff. So I can't do that right now. Camber adjust for the front. Definitely want some heavy. We want some heavy in the rear. So if we take a look at that, camber adjust looks pretty good here. Front and rear tires don't look like they are out far enough though. Take these out by the 0.015 for both. And I think that's where we'll be good. We'll leave our tire pressure. It's a little bit on the higher side, but we do want to have this treatable too. Let's see, and that should be good. We'll do a reverse up a little bit to probably something more of a 3.33. And that just makes sure that we don't have too low of a reverse gear on that. Okay. Now that we've spent 25 minutes just building a car, go ahead and get this set up. There we go. Recenter my camera real quick. Definitely some big tires on it. It usually looks a little bit goofy, but you know, I'd have a little fun with that. Now I'm not sure what's happening with my frame rate here. Holy cow. So it should get better if we race up here to this line. Let's triple check. Control Shift F. And we're like 30 FPS. And for some reason the GPU, CPU, everything is just going nuts. And I do not understand that. So what I may have to do... I've already gone and tuned down some. So once we're not actually doing anything with the AI running and everything seems fine. So I'm not sure what exactly has happened here. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Let's go ahead though, and as much as I don't like to do that, we'll just put this down to 1. 1, not 10. That to 1. I've got the ground cover density down a little bit to try to help earlier. Reflections. That's kind of a standard deal. Okay. Center the camera. We got it staged up. I don't know why, but my brakes refuse to work there. Holy cow, come on, car. Oh no. Let's flip you up right quick. And then the engine just dies on me like that. How bad are we? Yeah, we can't use that. Oh, that's no good at all. Maybe I do need to get rid of the ABS. And why does it keep doing that to me? I don't exactly have great steering either. I mean, this car just got destroyed. I have never seen a car just not stop like that in this game. I had full brakes and it just did not want to stop. Okay, we're gonna just tow it to the garage here. I think part of that is to do with my FPS, so I might... Give me 1 second. Okay, so now we're back. And frame rate is a bit better. Launched into Vulkan mode and played with a few settings on my graphics card. I noticed that for some reason it was deciding, oh, I'm going to go at a really high clock speed, and then for a moment or even a few seconds it would just go down like as though it was doing nothing. Either way, about another half an hour here and a little bit of a lag spike from that. Not sure what that was. We're gonna go ahead and... I forgot we need to... take off that ABS and the back seats and some of that other stuff. Let's go do that real quick. And I don't have that camera mod running right now with the OpenTrack AI track only because it seemed to be dropping my FPS. I'll have to play with that to get that to actually work well here. So let's see. We can go into tuning. No. Not repair. My parts, that's right. Okay. Go into here. ABS uninstall. And rear seats. Uninstall. Notice my mouse is a little bit laggy on the screen. I'm not sure if that's because of the Vulkan mode, but that's not what we're here to watch. Now that we've got some smoother gameplay and footage and everything. There we go. Wasn't quite lined up right. Oh yeah, now I can actually slow down. A bit too far. No, not the rollover. Oh, and I almost made it too. Because if I flip up right, it gets rid of it, doesn't it? No. What's this one? Oh, that's the finish. We made 1,500 out of that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back to the garage. We got an accident forgiveness, thankfully. Either way, it costs us a whole whopping buttload. Because why? Oh, did my insurance go way crazy because of all of the, well, no, it's still at 6.4, so I'm not sure because of all the extra parts, maybe. We could pay with a voucher, though, and get an instant repair and all that good stuff, so that way we can go ahead and take a look at what else we got around here. That's why I got that rear end a bit like I do. Looks like our paint got all messed up again. Thankfully with the livery it really doesn't look too bad. Doesn't worry me. Suppose we could hit the drag strip. A little bit of an over torque risk, which is not good. Oh, that was mean. We can actually go here and do a random opponent. That should be of similar spec to ours. Head on down here. A little information about it. Gotta go to start, and then it'll reset us here again. With the car off. What we got? Is that a standard D series? I'm not sure. Second, 10.5. That's not bad. Yeah. It didn't give us times for anything else. Let's go for another one. Let's do another guy. See what else we can get here. Ooh, this can give us another rally car to race against. How fun. Maybe we'll try a second gear drop on this. That did not work out at all. Really bad, down to 11 seconds on that. It didn't give us any stars, but that's okay. Did fix our bumpers, so now we know how to do that. Most developers probably will fix that though. The limit is only 50, so we'll set that here. We'll just slow down a little bit on this one. Wonder if any of these up here you can use your own car for it. Let's take a look. That was Pro Rallycross, that's right. This is the Amateur Rallycross. Okay. Medium difficulty for number 2, and then high for number 3, and number 1's very high. So we'll just start with the medium difficulty. Player vehicle, 3 laps, 4 racers. Gonna probably damage the crud out of my car, but we'll try not to here. As I'm probably gonna be overpowered as heck for this one. But it'd be an option for us to get a little bit of money, do a little bit of one of these races, have a little bit of fun. A lot of bit of fun, really. It's definitely taking a moment to load in. Okay, we are back. Had a couple of hiccups. Looks like, I'm not sure, but Vulcan and non-simplified traffic cars do not work very well. I noticed this trying to play with free roam with Vulcan mode. It does not work, but career mode, it uses simplified traffic, so that way you can have a lot more cars. So yeah, I was hoping that it would stay simplified for here, but no, but that's okay. Tires definitely need less pressure for this stuff, I can tell you that, so right away. For sure. Lap, so definitely a little bit of a difficult course, but not too bad. Roll the car after the finish, of course. There we go. Got first place. We made 5 grand. Decent little cash in the pocket. That went pretty well. Oh, what are you doing all the way up there? Oh, that's annoying. It's like all the way in 3rd gear or something there. We kept our damage from that one. So we're going to go back to the garage because I'm thinking over there's got to be something in that area. Little race thing for us to do. Not the wall. Just a little bit. It's okay. Got plenty more vouchers of everything. I was hoping that we could find another little rally section or something around here. But I don't think I see any flags for one over here. Speed limit 60. Get a little bit of steering pull to the left here. There's a bumper. Didn't really give me a good thing out there, but it's okay. Let me see what she's got out of this. He took out my wheel. Tire's flat. Oh no. He ain't gonna get us though. Too quick, too easy. I had to get away. We're racing, and we got a car that's just stopped in the middle again. Come on, engine. Come on. Turn car, turn. Wow, that was a good drift. Having a flat tire. Score just decreased some more. crucial little hiding spot from these cops. It works pretty well. They will try to get me, but there's a barrier there, so they can't. I got one coming up. Really, I had to lose a wheel and roll over. And see, you can't do any of that. But he's stuck there, so this could become an issue. I got away. Okay, got away. Flip her over real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and try. Head back down over here safely. Safely as I can, missing a whole wheel. Let's see what our options would be. We don't have any more accident forgivenesses, I don't think. I'd not want to get in the vehicle. Boy, this frame rate is horrendous. I'll have to definitely get that figured out. So, yeah, we'd go up by 0.24. Otherwise, we do a private repair for 9 minutes and 15 grand. We're just going to have to do that. But what I think we'll do, we'll go ahead and just for this little bit that we've got left, pull out our little old cop car here. Do a few little chases, why not? Doesn't want to shift down for some reason. We're in drive, yep. Up to 60 and cruise along, try to find some guys to take care of here. Oh, he escaped. That stinks. Thought it was that guy because he started moving. No, he's way back in there. So I go to cruise control again. Maybe we'll head on through the city here. Hopefully there'll be something going on over there. Alright, still trying to like throttle even though my throttle's not on. That's a little interesting, that one. I think we know who this one's got to be. Easy peasy. A little bit of damage to the car, but we should be good there. We made $1,000, so that's pretty good. Come on, car, you can shift. You can relax now. I don't know what it is. The sunburst just seems like since this latest update, it's gotten a little goofy. Cockpit cam on this one, that's for sure. Alright, I missed and I messed up my steering more. They need to fix this spot. Maybe the devs themselves, they need to fix that, because, yeah, oh man. Yeah, I love to drive down there and then just run into that, and then they don't know what to do from there. I think we got one more chase. We got the time for it here. Just gotta wait for somebody else in the Bruckle to go away. The Bastion. I don't know why I said Bruckle, I meant Bastion, but yeah. Even with my crooked steering and murdered front end, I'll still keep trying to get somebody here. I mean, I could drive like this, but then I don't know when the next car ahead is. Oh. It's this guy, huh? This will be fun. Especially considering our left front wheel just fell off. There we go, we got him. And now I gotta take it back to the garage. It included our hood for us. They were nice enough to do that. Oh yeah, that did not go well because that car, they really, I swear, the BeamNG devs need to do something to where when the guys, the cops are coming, the AI just pull over to the side of the road, because that is probably the most frustrating part of this whole thing right now. And I don't think that would be anything within the realm of what the guys at RLS mods could do. Let's take a look though. Repair here. Cost $7 grand. We didn't even make that much. So I mean, we're just losing our money now. But we need to repair it for something. The other car's still going, so I might have to just go ahead and kick back some good old classic missions here in a minute. But guys, I think that may just do it. But let's take a look at what we have. I was thinking about running these next, doing some races and stuff. So we could probably get through all of these within the next couple of episodes. If that feels, if you feel like that's something that you want to see, let me know. Otherwise, if you have any other ideas about what we should do in the career mode with the RLS mod, let me know. Apparently, I've reached my end here for the night, so if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit a like button there. If you did not like the video, you can hit the dislike, or what you could do is you could head into the comments. Let me know what you did not like about the video, what you feel like should be improved. Otherwise, you can also just put any of your opinions, ideas, thoughts, etc. down in the comments. Either way, guys, that'll be it. Take care. Bye-bye.